Hey guys, it's Madeline. I hope you are all doing well, especially with all the craziness that has been going on with the virus. I hope that you are all healthy and just trying to keep sane with everything going on. It feels so good to be sitting in front of the camera and doing my makeup, getting my mind off of this. If you also need to get your mind off of it, then just keep watching this tutorial. We'll have some fun with makeup. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I cut about 5 inches off of my hair. And it is feeling so healthy and light. I am loving it. I would not go shorter than this. I feel like this is the perfect length. I kind of want my hair to be this length forever. Just a random little side note. If you guys want to watch how I got this look with all affordable products, then just keep watching and don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you go. Okay, so just a little disclaimer before I begin here. Let's pretend this big pimple isn't there, and let's pretend like my cat didn't wake me up by scratching me this morning. I cannot even believe that I found a moisturizer for half the price of the Kors moisturizer that I've been using in all of my tutorials that I actually love. This is the Neutrogena Hydroboost Water Gel Hyaluronic Acid Moisturizer. This stuff is so good, you guys. So I'm gonna prep my skin with this. It's a gel consistency. It's amazing. My skin just absorbs it all instantly. It makes my skin feel so good. A little goes such a long way with this moisturizer. It's crazy. My skin is really dry today. I'm even gonna put this on my lips. It's like giving my skin a big drink of water without the oiliness. This moisturizer is amazing. For primer, the only one that I love from the drugstore is this e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer. If you guys saw my recent video on expensive products that aren't worth it, I talked about how the Tatcha primer is just not all that. The primers from the drugstore have such a similar consistency and performance. It's just so not even worth it to even bother trying the Tatcha primer. So this one I love, especially that it has mattifying effects. So I'm just taking this much of the product. I'm just gonna warm it up on my fingers before applying it. Looks like I got a bunch of sunscreen on my face, but that's all right. So I'm just starting with working it into my porous areas on my face first, and then I'm moving it to the other areas of my face. Now for foundation, I love the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Matte. But most recently, I have been loving the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. Mine is in the shade 03 Light Beige. To blend this out, I am using also a new recent favorite, even though I've talked about it in the last few videos. This is the Miss A blending sponge. This is only $1.55, so I will leave this in the description box right down below. I've recently been trying out the new Sonia Kashuk sponge. This is way more dense than the Miss A sponge. You can kind of tell, maybe, no. So I don't know, I mean, I don't mind this, but this is $5, this is $1.55, and I do like this one more. This one's not that bad though, if you need something quick at the drugstore, but e.l.f. also has very good squishy sponges. So I'm first just gonna dot this on my face. I'm just gonna do one part of my face at a time. That scar is not easy to cover up. Oh well. Maybe it makes me look tough. Like, okay, that's so embarrassing. Oh my gosh. That primer and this foundation work so good together. All right, so now my all-time favorite concealer that I have been using recently is this Colourpop No Filter Concealer in the shade Light 14. This stuff is too good, you guys. It's like it's too good to be true. It is so lightweight, but yet gives you such good coverage. It's cheap. It's like $7, I believe. I love the finish of it. It's a nice soft matte. It's not overly drying. It's not dewy. It's just, I don't know how they did it, but they did. Maybe I'll use a little bit of this to cover up that guy. Still using my sponge to blend it out. Oh, what the heck? Oh my God. All right. To blend out the concealer even further, I love going in with my Morphe M173 brush. And I like to just buff it around my eyes so that nothing creases. And then same with right around my nostrils. Now to set all this, I'm going in with the Milani Conceal Perfect Shine Proof Powder in 02 Nude. This stuff is so good, you guys. I have never loved a powder from the drugstore as much as I love this one. I have already hit pan on it. Every day that I wear makeup, I've been wearing this and I'm so obsessed with it. It makes my skin look so smooth. It helps control my oils. It's just beautiful. Before I go in with the powder, I want to briefly talk about these new Sonia Kashuk brushes that I found at Target. Oh my gosh, I am so in love. Originally, I just went to look at one of the brushes. I wanted a new powder brush. I was so shocked by the quality of the bristles because they have little sample brushes out, you know? And I was like, they are so soft and not too dense. They're beautiful. And then I was like, okay, so I could either get these 1 or 2 brushes that I'm eyeing up for $10 each, or I could get the whole package for $40. And I did that, except the bronzer brush that I wanted was not included in this package and I didn't know that, so I did have to buy that separately. So that kind of stunk just a little bit, but these brushes, you guys, so they look like this. I love the rose gold and then this matte blush color down here. All of the bristles are so darn soft. If you are looking for some good affordable brushes, these are it. So I'm going in with the powder brush and I pick up quite a bit of product. Hint as to why I've already hit pan on this. And I start underneath my eyes and on my eyelids. I mean, look at that. It's just instantly so smoothing and blurring and mattifying. I'm in love. For contour, I'm of course using my all-time favorite Makeup Revolution Ultra Contour Palette. I used to have the Pro Contour Palette, now this is the Ultra, and I don't know, it confuses me. I think this one is the Ultra because it has a mirror. I would say that makes it pretty ultra. I go in with these 2 shades right here. This is also really nice because you can use any of these 3 shades to brighten up underneath your eyes. Then it comes with 2 highlighters, which are actually pretty darn bomb. I recently filmed a almost full face of Makeup Revolution and I will leave that also linked in the description box below, and I use this highlighter and it's really pretty. So the 2 brushes I've been using to contour, one is affordable, one is from Jaclyn Hill's line. So for my nose, I've been loving using her J03 brush. So this is actually for highlighting, but it is perfect for nose contour. Then for my cheeks and temples, I've been using this Colourpop F2 brush, and I really like this. I think it packs on the color and really does the job nicely. So I'm gonna start by contouring my nose, taking those 2 shades, tapping off any extra, and then we are going in. Now I'm gonna do my cheeks. And my temples. Now for bronzer. Let me tell you, this product has changed the game. I have a whole bunch of stuff in my Sephora online cart already because I'm waiting for the spring sale to come along. And I had a restock of the Marc Jacobs Tantastic bronzer with the white packaging, you know, because my first one, I used it so much it actually like started to crumble and break and all that stuff. So I don't know. I was like, I loved it. I want another one. I deleted that out of my cart because of this bronzer. This is the Milani Silky Matte Sunkissed Bronzer. Oh wait, maybe that's the shade. 02 Sunkissed, yes. This is so similar to the Marc Jacobs for a fraction of the price. It is gorgeous. It even has the same smell. Like, I'm not even kidding. There is a slight coconut smell to this. So I am in love. I'm only gonna use this bronzer for the rest of my life. And to apply this, I'm gonna be using my little special Sonia Kashuk brush that I had to purchase separately from the set. It was worth it though, let me tell ya. Just gonna start with my forehead here. Just lightly dusting it. This applies bronzer so good. Like, are you kidding me? Then I bronze up my temples more and my cheeks. Then any extra I put on my jawline, my chin. So I don't know about you guys, but I am so sick of angled blush brushes. I've been really into doing my makeup since I was in 8th grade. And it's been a long time of using angled blush brushes and I'm over it. So I am so excited about this Sonia Kashuk brush for blush because it's just like a dome shape blush brush. I love it. Another all-time favorite drugstore blush that I have been loving so much is this Burt's Bees blush in the shade Shy Pink. This is beautiful. And the packaging is so cute. The little honeycomb, I love it. I also love the Milani Romantic Rose blush, but I have been using that in my last couple tutorials, I'm pretty sure. So I figured it was time to use this one. So just picking up a little bit, tapping off the extra. And for those of you that are wondering why I am so sick of angled blush brushes, mind your business. No, I'm just kidding. I honestly, I don't know why, but the shape has always irritated me. I feel like it's kind of unnecessary. But maybe that's just me. Now that we have some cute little rosy cheeks, it's time to try a recent purchase of a new drugstore highlighter. Milani should just sponsor me at this point because it's Milani again. So this is their baked highlighter in the shade Dolce Perla. I did recently pick this up and I am so glad that I did. It is stunning. It applies to the cheekbones perfectly. It just leaves that gorgeous like sheen, that buttery glow that everyone wants instead of like a glittery, chunky, sheer mess, you know? And this is such a dupe for the Jaclyn Hill highlighter. The Flash palette that I have, one of the shades in there is so similar to this. I couldn't even believe it when I used this for the first time. All right, again, Milani, if you need a new girl to send a PR box or two, I'm your girl. Because I am going to apply this with their highlighting brush. This is actually called their all over blending brush. I picked this up because of Stephanie Letta, or SMLXO here on YouTube. She raved about this brush for highlighting, saying it took place of her Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighting brush. And I used to love that brush. I used it until I couldn't use it anymore. And then I was like, okay, I'm not about to pay another $25 for one brush, or $23, whatever it is. And she is so right about this. It's too good. So we're gonna dip this in. Like, are you kidding me? That is so gorgeous. Put a little bit over here. This highlighter I actually kind of picked up on a whim because I was like, you know what? I don't have a lot of drugstore highlighters. And I'm like, I'll give this one a whirl, the usual. If I don't like it, I'll return it, get my money back. Well, this is not going back because I'm obsessed with it. And the way this applies highlighter, I mean, oh my gosh. I am just so in love with so many affordable products at the moment, and that makes me so happy. I mean, it looks like my cheekbones are wet. It is so gorgeous. So I actually have a second Jaclyn Hill J03 brush because I use the one for contouring my nose, and then I use this to highlight the bridge of my nose because it works like a charm. Let's go in with my usual fave, the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Ash Brown. I'm just gonna highlight underneath my brows real quick. You know, emphasize all those hairs I gotta pluck. I'm so excited because I've told you guys how much I love this palette in previous videos, but I have yet to record a tutorial with it until right now. So this is the Colourpop Going Coconuts. It is too beautiful. It's like too good to be true, except it's not. The eyeshadows blend beautifully. It's just, it's overall such a great product for such a great price. Okay, I'm pretty sure that this big blending brush from the Sonia Kashuk set could be a highlighter brush, but I think I'm just gonna use this to set my whole lid. So I'm gonna go in with the shade Shredded right here. Yep, I definitely like this brush for this step. But you could definitely get away with using this brush for a highlighting brush. I just don't need another highlighting brush at the moment, so I'm gonna use it for this step. To start with my crease, I'm gonna go in with the shade Colada, Coolada actually, right here. I'm also gonna buff this underneath my eyes. Now I'm going to use the shade Lovely Bunch, this one right there, and we are going to pack this directly into the crease. Also blending this underneath my eyes. Now in the outer part of my eye here, I'm gonna use this shade Get Crackin'. Next up, I'm going in with the shade Da Coco. Now with my finger, I'm gonna pack on the shade Cocoa Crush in the middle. This is my all-time favorite shade. I love it so much. Like, oh, it's so gorgeous. The last tutorial that I uploaded was on how to get perfect eyeshadow to enhance your natural lashes, and you could totally recreate that look with this palette. I used the Natasha Denona Biba palette in that video, but these shades are very similar, so. And I do mention this as well in that video because I'm not trying to jip you guys. I pack on so much at once. It just kind of flies all over my face, and I guess I'm okay with that. To finish this eyeshadow off, I'm gonna go in with Palm Reader. And we're gonna put this in the inner corners. To set this all in place, I'm using my all-time favorite Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This stuff is amazing. I'm actually almost out of this. All right, now it's time for some wing liner. For this step, I really enjoy the Sephora brush tip liquid liner. It's waterproof, it's black, and it's half the price of the Kat Von D, or should I say KVD Beauty tattoo liquid liner. So it's a pretty good deal, and it's a very similar product. Oh my gosh, I did it. I did the wing, you guys. Even though I'm shaky and a little out of control, I still got it. It's been a while. I have not used liquid eyeliner for a wing in a hot minute. This is not an easy step to film. I'm sorry guys, because it's like I gotta be so close with my mirror, and you know, it just doesn't work out very well. For the waterline, I'm going in with my Swerve Cream Gel Liner from Colourpop. It's just a black. Going in with my favorite drugstore mascara, the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. Now for fake eyelashes, unfortunately, this is a first impression. So I haven't worn these yet. I can't say that they're my favorite. They definitely are the most gorgeous lashes in the drugstore. So that already kind of makes it a favorite. So these are the Eyelure London Luxe Cashmere No. 6 lashes. They look like mink lashes, and they aren't. So I'm so excited to use these. I mean, they look like really good. Other affordable lashes that I really love are Tati lashes, but I was really eager to try these. So I'm just going to measure this on my eye and see how much I gotta cut off. Just gonna apply a little bit of lash glue. Now I'm gonna wait 30 to 40 seconds while this gets tacky. Just gonna look down into my mirror and pop this into the middle of my eye. Oh my gosh, I love these already. Then I'm taking my tweezers and just pressing down the corners. Oh my gosh, this is stunning! I was just extra excited to try these No. 6 because they looked so similar to Lily Lashes in Doha, and they are a total dupe for those. All right, let's get this other pair on here. All right guys, so now we are going to do the lips and then the look is completed. So to prep them, I'm going in with my EOS lip balm. This is from their 2019 holiday collection. It is Champagne Pop. For lip liner, I am so excited to tell you guys that I found the perfect dupe for the Patrick Ta lip liner in the shade She Is Proud. So I will swatch that on the back of my hand here. And then next to this swatch, I'm gonna be swatching the Colourpop lip pencil. It's called a lippy pencil, but I definitely hate the word lippy. So the Colourpop lip pencil in the shade BFF. So this is the Patrick Ta She Is Proud, and this is Colourpop's BFF. The Patrick Ta is longer wearing, but the Colourpop glides on smoother still. So we are going in with Colourpop's, of course. Now, you guys have already heard me completely rave about this e.l.f. lipstick, but it is too good, you guys. Here I am using it again. This is their Seriously Satin lipstick in the shade Creme. This is the perfect drugstore nude. There it is right there. Now, the perfect drugstore nude lip gloss is this e.l.f. Lip Plumping Gloss in Peach Belini. Look at how nude that is. I was worried too with it being plumping that it would really smell minty. I can't stand that, but it doesn't. All right, you guys, so that completes this full face of affordable faves. I forgot to say that this also leaves such a nice like cooling effect on your lips even through the products that were already applied. I love it. If you guys liked watching this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up for me. Also click that subscribe button down below to help my channel grow. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all in my next video. Bye!